A crisis communication plan is a structured framework that outlines how an organization will communicate during emergencies or unexpected events to ensure clear, timely, and accurate information is shared with employees, stakeholders, and the public. This plan minimizes confusion, protects the organization's reputation, and ensures quick decision-making. It's a crucial part of any business continuity strategy. So, let's start exploring how this template can help manage communication effectively during a crisis. The bar chart titled Crisis Deadline Status visually represents the progress and urgency of various crisis-related tasks or communication activities based on the deadlines. It categorizes tasks into 4 statuses: within timeframe, represented by the green bar on the far left; due soon, shown as the yellow bar second from the left; overdue, indicated by the red bar third from the left; and time tracking lapsed, represented by the gray bar on the far right. This structured layout helps teams quickly assess which areas require immediate attention and which are currently on track. The chart provides a clear and concise snapshot of deadline adherence across all crisis response actions. The pie chart titled Crisis Risk Level provides a visual breakdown of the different levels of risk associated with various crisis events. It categorizes these risks into 3 levels: high, medium, and low, allowing teams to quickly understand the distribution of risk severity and prioritize response efforts based on urgency. Excel charts offer a visual way to analyze data, identify trends, and improve decision-making. If you want to know how to create and format charts, please watch my full tutorial on how to create and format charts and graphs. The link is in the description below. Knowing crisis records between a date range helps track trends, plan responses, and improve accountability. To view the total number of records, we need to enter the start date and the end date in their respective input cells. Now, let's change the year from 2024 to 2023. The reason we did not observe an update is that the new date range entered has the same count of records as the previous range. To see a change, let's adjust the end date, specifically changing its month from August to December, and then click anywhere within the worksheet to refresh the data. As you can see, we now have 6 records captured in our table, which we will examine later in the Crisis Communication Plans worksheet. Below the date input fields, we also have the actual total crisis records captured from the beginning up to the current date. Underneath the total records, the current date is displayed using the Today function. Now, let's change the crisis record start date to 2022. As you can see, we now have 7 records. This indicates that our date range now includes all the captured records in the table. Now let's move to the sheet, which is our crisis communication form, a dedicated Excel worksheet specifically designed to display a detailed summary for a specific recorded crisis entry. By simply entering the crisis ID in cell C7 of this form, the worksheet will automatically retrieve and present all related information accurately and efficiently. It also includes functional command buttons to save the generated form either as a professionally formatted PDF file or as a Word document for easier external sharing and archiving. Now, let's change the ID in cell C7 and observe the entries in this form as we click anywhere within the worksheet to refresh the data. As you can see, the form has been immediately updated to display the information corresponding to ID 100 entered in cell C7. This dynamic functionality is achieved by using a combination of the if function and the VLOOKUP function, which work together to retrieve and display the relevant data based on the entered ID. To learn more about these functions and how to use them effectively, please check out my lesson on Excel formulas and functions. Now, if we open the Crisis Communication Plans worksheet, you'll notice that column D is designated for the crisis ID. This is where the IDs are sourced from. If you enter an ID that is not present in this column, an error will occur in your form, indicating that the entered ID does not match any existing records. Above the main table, I have carefully added functional buttons specifically designed to streamline your overall workflow process efficiently and effectively in Excel. These include functionalities for searching specific information within the structured table, instantly adding new rows for updated data entries, deleting incorrect or outdated records as needed, saving your desired cell ranges as a Word document or a PDF file, and filtering data based on custom criteria for focused analysis. These powerful enhancements aim to significantly improve usability, boost productivity, and enhance efficiency when managing employee leave information within the entire workbook system. If you want to see exactly how these buttons work, Along with the ones in the form worksheet, please make sure to watch my overview tutorial of the HR Operations Workbook. I will provide the full link in the description below. Now, let's scroll down to view the entire table clearly. Each individual row in this table represents a specific crisis event occurring on a given date, which can be saved as a single comprehensive report. To save a designated range or multiple rows at once, you will need to click the Save as PDF or Save as Word button and carefully follow the provided steps. Each column header in the table corresponds directly to the headers found in the form above. If you are wondering how a cell with many characters will be saved in the report, don't worry. I have created a macro that can automatically adjust the form row size to fit all the characters properly, so please make sure to watch my other workbook tutorials to see how it's done effectively. Now, if you return to the table we previously discussed regarding the deadline status on the dashboard, this is the specific section in the table where you will need to enter the dates that will automatically update the charts and the summary table. Let's change the first date's month from December to January, and as you can clearly see, the remaining days have been updated along with the current status. This is the formula I am using to update the status for the time tracking lapsed status. I have set it so that if the days pass to 30 or more, the status will update to time tracking, meaning that all these records captured 30 days ago are no longer necessary to track, and we can delete them if we want to in this table. If the days are 14 or less, this will update to due soon, but if they are more than 14, this means that the actions to be carried out are still on time, indicating we still have time to work on them. However, if the days are between 0 and -29 days, this signifies that the actions to be carried out are overdue, or we are behind schedule. Now, let's proceed to modify all the dates from row 13 to row 16. As you can observe, the summary table's status counts have dynamically adjusted to reflect these changes. This is because the summary table is linked to the data range, and any updates to the data automatically reflect in the summary. Next, navigate to the dashboard worksheet. You'll notice that the crisis deadline status chart has updated accordingly. The within timeframe and overdue categories now both display 0. This dynamic update is possible because the chart is based on a table that automatically expands or contracts as you change the data, ensuring that the chart always reflects the current data. If we return to the Crisis Communication Plans worksheet and click the Undo button, the chart will automatically revert to its previous state. This is due to the integration of Excel's undo functionality with the dynamic chart, allowing for real-time updates and reversions. Finally, if you navigate to the Disclaimer worksheet, you'll find all the necessary information for contacting me via WhatsApp or email. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or need further assistance. Thank you very much for following along with this tutorial. I truly appreciate your time and support. If you found this helpful, please remember to subscribe to the channel for more insightful Excel-based HR tools and tutorials. Don't forget to watch the full HR Operations Workbook overview to explore how you can manage multiple HR tasks efficiently in one place. More practical content is coming soon.